Hey guys, welcome back to the United Star. Sid, it's a nil all. I mean, if you would have given asked me this a week back, I would have taken it. But do you think it's 2 points dropped rather than 1 point gained?
Yes, definitely. I think we had the chance of winning this game, but for Allison, you remember the Bruno shot and the Pogba shot both saved. I think it could have easily been a 2-0 up. Also, one thing I was not happy about was that we were caught offside way too many times. I think Marcus Rashford has got to work on that because this season he's been caught offside way too many times. There were some really good passes which could have led to goals, but for some poor positioning by Marcus Rashford, we could have scored probably a goal or two.
You
So
know,
I guess it's 2 points dropped.
yeah. So you know what I want to touch upon. Let's go through this game. All right. It was obviously a poor game when it came to the attacking front from both sides, but I didn't see the offsides being an issue. I just think Rashford didn't have the timing correct, and the
Hmm.
passes weren't being released at the right time. Which takes me to the first point: Rashford and Bruno need a rest. It's becoming more and more
Definitely.
evident that they need a break because their form has started slipping, their passes are not going through. What's your take on those two getting a break, possibly against Fulham or against Sheffield, or even against Liverpool in the FA Cup?
Yeah, I mean, Fulham and Sheffield are obviously two really easy games. So I expect us to win both easily. And also, these both of these games are good opportunities to rest Bruno and Marcus, because I think this month I said on the group also that Bruno has actually looked kind of tired. I think it started happening back end of last month. He's kind of looked tired, his head's not in the game that much, and I think that's one of the reasons why we bought Donny van de Beek, right? I think this is where Donny van de Beek comes into play. That when Bruno is tired, or he's exhausted or something, that's where he can come in. So remember when Rio Ferdinand spoke about the drop off, right? So when Bruno comes off, the drop off between Bruno and Van de Beek is not that much, and I think you rest Bruno against Fulham and Sheffield and you play Van de Beek. It's as simple as that.
I think you said it right, but now moving on to Paul Pogba, I think he was again an influential player. I think he should have scored that. I'm not going to blame him for missing that. I think it was a great save, but he's
Definitely.
proving a point of why he should stay in this team, and I think he's earned his spot again. I think this is the Pogba we signed, and even if
Hmm.
he's leaving in the summer, I think he's putting in the performances. But I don't want to focus on Pogba. I want to focus on on two players. We know Maguire is our club captain, but
Hmm.
Lindelof, a lot of hate when his name came up on the team sheet. What was your impressions of Lindelof's game? Because I thought he had a fabulous game. There were few
Definitely.
interceptions
Definitely.
he made which were brilliant.
Hmm. True. When we went live after the lineups came out, I mean, I was not really happy with Lindelof, but I think Lindelof has sat me down today. I mean, he was absolutely fantastic. And see, this is what competition does. You have Lindelof has buy for competition. You've seen that with Shaw. I think Shaw was one of the best players on the pitch today.
Yep.
Right? That's what competition does. Like, Telles comes in and Shaw suddenly he's brilliant, right? Now, Bai is consistently fit. He's been fit for 4 weeks now or something, and now the pressure's on Lindelof, and now Lindelof is performing, right? So I think Lindelof has absolutely sat me down today, and he was absolutely brilliant today.
I completely agree with you. And you brought up the second player I wanted to talk about, Luke Shaw. I personally think he was the man of the match from our side. The way he was
Yes.
making those overlap runs, I think the first opportunity we had, the Bruno one in the second half, came through
Hmm.
his outrun from Rashford and then supplying the ball. I think Luke Shaw has improved massively. His defensive qualities have improved, and he shut out Sadio Mane similarly and Mohamed Salah. In fact, I saw them; they were switching franks because they didn't know who to play against.
Hmm.
Wan-Bissaka was doing his duty, and Shaw was doing his.
Yeah.
But let me just put it this way: we played 90 minutes. I didn't see De Gea make any major save per se. I saw Allison making a lot of saves. I saw the pundits going crazy because till yesterday we were not title contenders, but today we should have played like title challengers or title winners. Do you see this as a step in the right direction? I know it's disappointing that we dropped 2 points, but what is your final take on this? Do you think, like, if you ask me, this was the perfect result for Manchester City, so your brother would be very happy right now. So, but that being said, do you see this as progress from Manchester United? We lost 2-0 on this ground last time. We come out and ensure that they have no form of attack against us, or is it just Liverpool having a weakened side and whatever excuse you can throw for Liverpool fans?
I mean, you remember last time we played Liverpool, we didn't have someone like Bruno Fernandes in the team, right? We were relying on players like Dan James and all. And this time, I think this time we've had a much better, stronger squad. And of course, Liverpool have had their injuries. You know, they're playing two midfielders as centre backs. So I think both these factors kind of played into this nil draw, and I think this was kind of the perfect result. Although I feel we should have won that game by at least a goal. I think it should have been a 1-0, but I would gladly take a nil draw. And as for City, I think without doubt, City are favorites to win this league. I don't mind City winning this league, to be honest, because I personally don't want to see Liverpool. I mean, I would love it if we can continue this run till the end of the season with consistency. I think we are yeah, you know, in a way you could say, yeah, we are contenders for the title. But I think the favorites are definitely City. And you know, to be honest, I wouldn't mind any team winning the league except Liverpool, because you know, they're 20 times 20 times. I don't want that to happen
I
at all.
agree. I agree, sir. I think you've hit the nail on the head. No one wants Liverpool to win. No one wants the Scousers to win. We can take
For the sake of humanity, no one wants Liverpool to win.
we can take the fact that the cup still remains in Manchester
Hmm.
and hasn't gone to Liverpool. But guys, that's about
Hmm.
it. I mean, it is kind of like a dull review, but we're still on top. City still have few games in hand. Let's hope Crystal Palace can pull off something against them. But on to the next one. We play Fulham. Another 3-4 days on top of the league. Let's enjoy it, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.